Hey, welcome back to another episode of Bad Brad's Cajun Cooking. Hey, today, look, Christmas came early for me this year. Coastal Plain Meat Company donated some beef tongues for me. It's one of my favorites. I can't wait to show you how to cook these. It's awesome. It makes the best gravy ever. Hey, look, we're gonna stuff them with these bell peppers, onions, garlic. I got some Italian dressing, some Louisiana hot sauce. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Hey, look at these things. Look how nice these things are. Oh yeah, I can't wait to tenderize that. All right, we're gonna start cutting up our vegetables. I got one whole onion. Now right here, you cut that in half like that. It helps you to dice it. We cut this on. I'm going to do a half of a red bell pepper, half of a green bell pepper, and then 2 stalks of celery. All right, we're going to add a little bit of minced garlic in there. A little bit of Louisiana hot sauce. A little bit of spicy Cajun power garlic sauce, baby. Oh, I gotta chop me up some jalapenos. I'm gonna put some of them Louisiana hot jalapenos in there. A little bit of Worcestershire. And then we're gonna crop dust that. Now look, we may not use all of this to stuff the tongues. Whatever we don't use, we can add to our gravy once we start to make our gravy after we brown the tongues. All right, we're gonna try and get this. We're gonna try and get it stuffed all the way to the tip. And you can see, man, this blade, shoot, that's got to be like about an 8-9 inch blade. So you see it fit the whole way of the tongue. All right, let's start stuffing these things. We just do them in a bowl like that. That way, if we miss, it'll fall in here. Watch this. I'll make sure that stuffing goes down to that tip. I got my knife sharpener. I'm going to push that way down there. Okay, I got both of these tongues stuffed. Look, this is the juice from the onions and stuff. And look, I separated what I didn't use. Hey, look, I'm gonna add a little bit of this red wine vinegar. We're gonna make a little marinade. I'm gonna add that to the juice. I'm gonna add a little Italian dressing. That's probably about 1/4 of a cup. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this Cajun power. I'll mix that up. All right, let's crop dust these tongues. Ooh, I can't wait to start browning them, man. That's going to be smelling up this neighborhood for sure. Now, I'm going to be cooking these in the next 2 hours, but I went, I wish I could have had them marinated overnight, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna put half of that marinade in here. All right, we'll close that up. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Hey, y'all ready to start browning some tongues? Hey, it's go time. Let's go with it. Let's get it. For some of y'all who haven't watched some of my other videos, y'all know I like to put like a little pinch of sugar. It's gonna help darken up that gravy. It won't add no sweetness to it. It's just for color and to help brown it. All right, our sugar's where we want it. See how it's dark, 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 and it's bubbling good? We're gonna add our oil. Hey, look, I got some vegetable oil right here. About a quarter of a cup. All right, we're gonna get our tongues out of our Ziplocs. All right, and look, you want to try and get brown as many other sides as you can. All right, we got a good bit of it browned all the way around, and you know it's going to start to stick at the bottom. So this process is going to take 2 to 3 hours before they get tender. So you're going to have to add a little water. The water's going to boil down. It'll fry again. You'll have to just keep repeating that for the next 2 or 3 hours until the tongues are tender. And in a little while, I'm going to cover it. All right, I only had it covered for a couple of minutes. I want to make sure that nothing's sticking at the bottom right now. Because we're about to put the water to it and just let it cook. Okay, so you want to make sure you get all of that burnt sugar off the bottom because it's going to be very hard to come off later. So you want to make sure all that's off. All right, now we're just going to cover it and just let it tenderize. I'll check it every once in a while, make sure it's good to go. All right, hey, it's been cooking with the lid on for about an hour and 10 minutes. Hey, look, you can see it all, that water I put in first, it all boiled down. You see that? So look, what I'm gonna do is, and these are some smaller tongues. I mean, these are about 2.5 pounds a piece right here. But they have some, you can get some 3 or 4 pound tongues. So these won't take quite as long to cook. But you see how you get your little oil right here? We're about to saute our onions and stuff. Bam! All right, hey, so you don't want to put your onions in if all that water didn't ball down yet. You got to make sure all that water ball down and it starts frying again. Because if you put them onions in the water and just let them boil, it's gonna make a sweet gravy. Sauce not good. You gotta saute that. Hey, look, and if y'all get y'all some beef tongues, make sure you let ask them if make sure it's clean. It's a clean tongue. 'Cause sometimes you can buy them where they haven't been clean, and you gotta boil it and take all them scales off that tongue or something like that. But make sure you tell them you want it all clean. You don't want to. I know I didn't want to have to deal with that. Yo, look how pretty this came off. Look how brown. Ah, that's really something right there. All right, our onions are just about done. You see how that grease separated from it? I'm gonna take a little bit of that grease out. All right, we're ready to put our water in. All right, we're gonna put our tongues back in. And look, too, at this point, we could have sliced this tongue up, sliced it, and then put it in the gravy and kind of let it finish cooking, but I choose not to. All right, guys. Hey, our tongues are ready. Look. See how easy it goes in? They tender. We're going to take it out, and we're going to start carving them up. All right, are y'all ready to carve this thing up? Look how pretty these tongues look. Y'all, look how pretty that looks with the stuffing. Guys, look how pretty. Look, you can see the stuffing in it. Oh. But you see this tip right here? Best part on it. I'm going to show you real quick. Hey, look. I got the tip. That's the best part. You know what I'm saying? Look. Oh! I landed it. Man, if y'all haven't had beef tongue, I'm telling you, that's like a delicacy around here. Yowza! 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 Thank y'all so much for watching. God bless. Y'all have a safe, happy holiday. I can't wait for my next video. God bless you.